Oh, and I should probably change that from Vision Overs to Game Overs. Alright. So, it's telling me to put on those things on the side on the Joy-Con, because I am playing with the Joy-Con. In this game, you can use motion controls for things like the Celestial Rush and fishing. I'm not using those side things. I put them on, and I didn't feel like it. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Okami, which is actually a pun in Japanese. It can either mean wolf or great god, which is fair because in this game we are playing as the god Amaterasu, which is a Shinto god. It's the sun god. It's commonly associated with wolves, snakes, and dragons. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. Also, I totally forgot to change the stream title and such, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, that's fixed. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain, and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. The beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, The sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast up into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. Villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. You broke the seal. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape a terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. Again, this is using a bunch of Japanese folklore and Shinto stuff. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Promptly goes to sleep. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. Never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh ho ho. Oh ha ha ha. Phew! What on earth? You again? Oh, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. Was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Are you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. I got it! You look just like that statue of Shirui! Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaru, against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit? That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? There's not really anything here. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. There are 4. I've only used 1 so far. You don't really need multiple. Unless you're going for 100%. That way, you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. So you can see, this is what I've played so far on a different profile. This was years and years ago. I haven't played this game in a very long time. I may as well just not even have that file at this point. But you can see I was nearly done with the game. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. I'm still getting used to the camera controls because they are inverted on every axis, so that's loads of fun. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That just looks mighty tempting. Well, let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Okay, ZL gives me a map. Got it. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. I hit plus to open this menu. I was trying to find settings, but I can't find them. Because I wanted to change the camera so it's not inverted. Whatever. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Wow! Look at the stars twinkle! I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. I guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Ah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Yomigami. Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation, and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? Oh, I mean, you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Ah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? River of the Heavens. I wonder if drying some stardust would get the river flowing in. It's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. You hold R in order to do this. Whoa! River of Stardust! So this really must be the River of the Heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball! This Astral Pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. I'll learn the camera eventually. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else around here, so let's just get going. Nice, I'm hovering above the stairs. If you just run for a little bit, little while, then you start going faster. That's all that it takes. You consumed dumplings. Gooey balls made from grain. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Is this the legendary shrine? It must be in the Cave of Nagi. Legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Oh, I know. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. You're getting all these powers. You're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like that legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Well, let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Heh, it's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the Power Slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. What a magnificent statue. Legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him. Oh, I see. What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the Y button to use its power against them. Look, Ami! Once you've caught them off guard, and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. You obtained Spirit Globe S. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores a little solar energy. So yes, there's a combo system and such in this game. You might have noticed it up at the top when I finished the fight. This was made by a company that eventually became Platinum Games. So it has a very similar combat system of the combos and such. Consumed ginseng. Roots bursting with nutrients. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. We get cash for winning combat. Wow, the village has been restored. Takuya came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Well, let's go see how they're all doing down there. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. I've got a bad feeling about this. Miki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenic beauty. Wonder what's going on down there. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. But again? That's not one of those smaller monsters that are lurking about. Roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Oh. Oh no, there's a lot more than 4 files. Oh, okay. You know what? I think I might just scroll down as I go. I thought there were only 4. Hey, what are you doing? This is no time to be goofing off. I'm goofing off. I'm trying to find someone with a pulse. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village, too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Oh, okay, now we go up there. Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle? Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? Only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu, which is the Japanese sun god. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. Gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village Elder, Mr. Orange. A white wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. Yes, it's showing Mr. Orange's perspective here. Very few people can perceive Amaterasu's deity. Everyone else just sees a white wolf. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa! No need to growl like that! Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkamaru! Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. That Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. You obtained feedbag seeds. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Why, you little devil! Look at this sweet grub you found! Hey wait, this is animal food. But still, we could save it to give it to animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner. But what the heck. Let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check out the items you've obtained, just press the plus to open the fan menu. While the fan menu's open, you can check and use the items you have. There's other things you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. I'm just waiting. It doesn't seem like I can do anything. I've been pressing a few buttons. Including A and Y and everything else. And it's not doing anything. Ah, you get some praise for doing it. Awesome. Praise is actually pretty important when we go to the fan menu. We can use it to improve this stuff. Ah! Great Shiranui. Oh no. Ah, I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Right behind you now. You consumed radish. Pure white spherical vegetable. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 17 seconds. We can bite him. Mushi's mama. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what. Someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. A white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up all 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Turnip. Tuber with crispy texture. Fills astral pouch. Okay, so I need to get all 10 without her killing me. Looks like I can just wait for her to get tired. Yep. Yeah, it takes ages doing it this way, but hey, it's better than not not working. And last one. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Thanks to you, my son Mushi's misbehaving again. Nothing that a bit of thumping won't sort out, though. And yes, you can pick up and carry stuff with you, including birds and the like. Mrs. Orange, a white wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. Wolf and I have it covered. These monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun, we're riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially in the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? There we go. That's what I wanted. A new drying pole. Oh my! Where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. My word! The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this? Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Don't worry, dear. I'll make enough cherry cakes for you, too. You just be sure to come to my house tonight, okay? Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake Brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are ya? Listen! And you, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. Just can't help chatting to you. Why, Amy, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. Might even be valuable information sometimes. May just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Susanoo is a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. You know, he's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susanoo. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Sheesh, he's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susanoo. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy, and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Hey, is it just me, or can you hear snoring from under this jug? I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's... Whoa! Looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Heave! Heave! This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. You accumulated praise. Whoa, Abby. Suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm gonna open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. Well, is it all coming back to you, or what? Huh? It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step up for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. Ah, I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it any easier to shift this boulder. You went and blocked the only path out of here anyway. There's no way I can get back to the city now. Now, say, Pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. I am the greatest. Oh, Kushi, let's wake this guy up. What the? Huh? Ah, I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but I fell fast asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior Susano. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy, all brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug! Come on, Amy. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? And now we are carrying this guy. You mangy mutt! You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? And prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade! Toenboku! Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanoo? Yep, none other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. By the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please! I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skill, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great! Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously. Ever. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. Oh no! Can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. I can't train without sake to fuel the fire. Training will just have to wait until tomorrow. Why do today what can be put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susanoo way. Sake? Oh yeah, this village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? Wow, this guy is terrible. Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know. I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. Wow, that's too bad. I should never have let that monster try my new Thunder Brew. A broken mill and flattened crops. That's all the thanks I get. Don't go giving monsters sake. They're bad enough sober. Jeesh, what's she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you can handle with your brush, Amy. Okay, maybe I have to do it from outside. What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. Now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice. See. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? Oh, rice balls. Balls of rice wrapped in seaweed. Fills Astro Pouch a little bit. Bale of rice. Bale of rice fastened with straw. Fills Astro Pouch. Amaterasu doesn't drink, she just takes it to a drunkard. Hold it right there, Fido. That smell, is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? Vista of the Gods. Fido, my friend! Did you bring me some Kushi sake? Oh, what a glorious day! Ah, good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's also clear now. Let the training begin! I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. You shall not get off so easy next time, dummy. Let me get mentally prepared here. Okay, here I come. So we need to help him out here. Feast your eyes on this. Susano style, exploding implosion! Huh? Yeah! Susano style, exploding implosion! That's amazing! You sliced that huge rock clean in half! He has no idea what happened. You really are something. Wow! I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susano, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Oh, of course. No problem. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. Okay. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Ah, glorious Amaterasu. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah? So, do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Eason! Eason, Eason, Eason! Stop calling me a bug! I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word! Ah, relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Amy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake! I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. While my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, it's getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Bah! I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Tammy's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world. And I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. So anytime I chat with this guy, a new set of monsters will pop up. There's nothing gained from doing them other than practice, really. Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you? Hello, Mr. Orange. Still full of vim and vigor, I see. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Easton? I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Ah, never mind. I've got better things to do. Oh, hello again. That tree is known as Konohana. She's been worshipped as our guardian deity for ages now. But her flowers and fruit withered quite some time ago. What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might it be a sign of even worse things to come? I sure would like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Oh well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. Okay then, guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do the shopping up. So we can do some shopping. He has feed bags. And then Vengeance Slip, temporarily deflect enemy attacks. Exorcism Slip, slightly damages nearby enemies. Steel Fist Sake, temporarily increases attack power. Steel Soul Sake, temporarily increases defense. And Holy Bone S. I did see some rabbits. Let's go ahead and feed some animals. Ah, let's just skip. Okay. Let's do that. And now we have nighttime. Oh, I almost forgot. I promised you some cherry cakes, didn't I? I'll get you some fresh ones in a jiffy. You wait right there. Upsy daisy. You! Take these with you, dear. They're best when they're fresh. Cherry cake. Cherry-flavored sweet bean cake. Fills Astro Pouch a good deal. Nice. I visit Konohana daily, hoping that she will grow strong again. Better treat Konohana with respect, you hear? A wooden bear. Though carved from wood, it is as fearsome as the real thing. Interesting. Oh, hey. A dragonfly bead. Uniquely shaped bead that shines in multiple layers of color. That was worth a swim. Oh. It's passing through this that opens that up. Wow, a white wolf? I thought that the statue of Shiranui had disappeared. But you look just like it. It didn't just come to life, did it? Hey sis, this dog's got something weird on its back. What? Stop being silly. That's how rumors start. She can see the truth. The statue of Nagi was erected to protect the village. See, it's located even deeper than Shiranui's statue. They must really revere him. Still, wasn't there an even bigger statue of him around here? Shinshu Field. Huh? You probably know this already, Ami, but this here is Shinshu Field, the most beautiful field in Nippon. At least it's supposed to be. But ever since that incident, I've been getting a bad vibe. We better watch where we're going. You can look at the map by holding down ZL. Let's pay attention to the map as we push ahead. So when you see these things... Ami, that's the first Guardian sapling marked on our map. It's supposed to be a place for travelers to rest and recuperate. But it just looks... but just look at it. Looks like I could fall over at any moment. This place is definitely cursed from the looks of it. Places where evil has taken hold, luring monsters from far and wide, are known as cursed zones. But I've never seen one this big. It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. It'd take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. That tree's an offshoot of Sakuya. It protects nature in the area. Maybe the natural beauty here would return if we revived it. But how the heck could we do that, anyway? Anyway, you see these and it's an encounter. Another statue. Has everyone here turned to stone? They must have been struck by some terrible curse. The only way to help them is to rid this cursed zone of evil. You look at that, Ami. This guardian sapling's a wreck. So that's why Sakuya is hurting so bad. But the natural beauty would return if you revive that tree. How could you possibly do something like that? You needed a special power that could make a withered tree bloom. You obtained Demon Fang. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. Nameless man. What just happened? I was out here chopping wood and communing with nature as usual, and I heard a loud rumbling like an earthquake from the lake. And a huge gust of wind blew up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened next, but when I came to, it was like this. My art workshop was just across the stream there, but it up and vanished when this cursed zone appeared. The earth must be angry. I want us to live with nature in peace, man. No, I can't. I noticed a figure running from the lake toward Kamiki. Whoever it was, man, I hope Mother Earth kept them safe. What's up, nature buddy? Curious about that cave? It's the entrance to a place called Hana Valley. The site of an amazing waterfall. Monsters have moved in now. There's a trippy crystal ball that makes plants grow and shrine there. You'd think gardeners would be flocking here for it. Actually, not long ago that Susano guy went marching in there. It's weird. Normally he runs away at the sight of monsters. And he hardly seems the type to try his hand at gardening. Anyway, it's bad karma, man. You could be attacked if you went in. Hana Valley. I'm actually going to pause here for a second. I need to take a break. I'll be back in just a bit. And we're back. Probably shouldn't jump in that water. You obtained Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by 1 level. Aha! What? Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene until we do something about this. Stagnant air. Feedback fish. Fresh fish. Irresistible to animals who dine on fish. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Amy. You see that? Just threw some fruit at us. Show what we mean business. Try to hit its fruit back at it. Draw one quick stroke to hit the fruit. You remember how, don't you? Look! You stunned it with its own fruit. Let's pass on by this creaky old tree while we can. Got a new monster. Take care of the basic ones first. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Go home! I already told you I'm not looking for apprentices. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean, to train. Now Scoot, be off with ya. Oh, this is pretty obvious. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. I mean, now I can go train. A wall painting of an ancient ritual. It ain't had fad, and that's a lot coming from the Great Eason. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susanoo mentioned? Speaking of which, Where'd Pops go, anyway? Sacred Tree Cherry Cascade. I haven't seen anything remotely like a sacred tree around here. What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like Sakuya's coming from the sapling. Through here we go. That doesn't look like it's a good idea to jump down. Roar! What now? You foul beast! How did you get in here? Foul beast? You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground! Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk! My blade thirsts for battle! Here goes nothing! Susanoo style Susanoo! Su! Sa! No! Susanoo! Now for Susanoo style! Exploding implosion! That'll teach you, you foolish beast! You're no match for my new secret technique! Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susanoo condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. This crystal sphere is filled with leaves. Is this sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something? Hey, didn't that wall painting have a sphere-like object in it? I get it, I get it. I'm trying to pick it up. Oh, I just pushed it around? Okay, fine. That's nice. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think of all this up. So this was that sphere in the wall painting. I bet the sphere here is magic or something. Hey, is this a guardian sapling? It's all withered like the others. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Amy. Sakigami. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of floral gods known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques known collectively as Green Sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of Flora. Apparently, the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom, simply by drawing a circle on a withered tree. Hey! Maybe it'll make the withered guardian saplings blossom, too. Wow! Look at how everything grew back so quick! Takuya wasn't kidding about the power of the guardian saplings. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. Seems Takuya's guardian sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Emi! What about that withered guardian sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, you might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Feast your eyes on that, Amy. The guardian sapling's in full bloom. With the power of bloom, I bet we could revive the guardian sapling outside, too. I don't think I have the relevant thing to feed them. I could try it. Oh, okay. Turn it off this way. That creaky old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Amy. Maybe you could hit its fruit right back at it. And while it's stunned, you could use Bloom to rid it of evil. You consumed potato. Dry, but satisfyingly flavorful. Fills out your pouch a little bit. The statue's all dirty. But that's proof that it's been watching over us for ages. Whoa, wait, I mean, hold on. Ana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush, and Bloom will take care of it. Take care of it. You obtained green sprout tips. Using the green sprout technique, poke holes in the ground with dots. The ink becomes as a seed and trees sprout forth, confounding foes. The life force that this vegetation emits is the bane of evil. There's a scroll here too, eh? Annie, this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd normally be worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press the plus to open the fan menu. It may sound rather preachy, but it should at least help you in your travels. Cabbage! Thick and fibrous vegetable. Fills out your pouch a little bit. Chinese cabbage. On the simple side, but tasty. Fills out your pouch a little bit. There we go. And I got digging tips. Scroll drawn by a wandering artist. Contains useful information. Travel tips. There are a few places in this wide world where I have not set foot. There are a few places in this world where I have not set foot. My travels have granted me extensive knowledge. I have endeavored to record this knowledge in a series of scrolls. Press Y to destroy breakable objects with a tackle. From a tackle, you can initiate a dash if you keep the left stick held down. Obstacles can be left over by jumping with B. Press B firmly to jump to greater heights. Perform wall jumps by pressing B when you contact a wall. Dashing and wall jumping will prove invaluable throughout your quest. To succeed, you must always be fully aware of your surroundings. Use the right stick to adjust camera angle. Press L to change the camera's relative distance. The map is displayed for as long as you press ZL. Certain areas are inaccessible until you obtain a map. The preceding tips should be of great value to you on your quest. Righteous knowledge is the wellspring of righteous action. This is the true essence of any adventure. Digging tips. Press X to dig holes. This simple act has great depth. Spots that appear empty may emit light in the darkness. Dig with X in these spots to find great treasures. This is not the only advantage of digging holes. You may notice a green glow in areas with lush vegetation. Dig there with X to reveal a wilted clover. Use the celestial branch to rejuvenate these clovers. The newly restored clovers will net you much praise. Haha, I see what that did. Okay. Added an extra digit at the front. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Amy, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then. If you ever forget what to do next, press plus to open the fan menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Hey, Amy. What about the withered guardian sapling out in the outer field? I bet you could revive it too. And by bringing that guardian sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. The journal is a record of the important dialogue you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I just showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Okay, let's get going. Riki. Looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susanoo whizzing past here just a little while ago. But surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. There we go. Okay, that was nice. Wow, that nasty curse zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back, and just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call a great divine intervention. Keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, but the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Hey, that's Sakuya's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived a guardian sapling. Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kinda on a roll here. How about we take a look around Shinshu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. Fleeing Battle. Scroll drawn by a wandering artist. Contains useful information. The demon's grudges may take form as what is known as a demon scroll. Physically contacting these scrolls draws you into demonic realm. You will doubtless find yourself under attack shortly thereafter. Battles can be desperate affairs. Often you may wish to avoid them. If you can find a crack in the demonic realm's border, you can attack it, breach the border, and make your escape. Whoa! What's up with this old gate? I don't like the looks of it. It's just teeming with evil power. I can feel it. Still, you being a god and all, you can't just ignore it. What do you think, my furry friend? We going through it, or what? So that's it. Those things are gateways to monster lairs. I've heard of such gates before. They're called devil gates. Those monsters got a lot of nerve building things like that. Let's tear them down wherever we find them. Vengeance Slip. Paper depicting a karmic backlash. Temporarily deflects enemy attacks. Now let's see. What am I doing here again? Oh yes, I took shelter under this guardian sapling. When I heard that terrifying sound before, like a monster growling. Well, this is perfect. It's fate. Why don't I set up shop here? You know where to come when you're sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh yes, I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It'll be a cinch with your nose. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying about, don't just leave them to rot away. Bring them to me, would you? If you turn up any treasures that are worth a bit, I'll pay you. Treasures? Got anything like that, Amy? If you did, you should just sell it. I mean, what are you gonna do with stuff like pots and dishes? Pots and dishes. It's hard to sell stuff you worked so hard to get. But don't worry. All the treasures you collect will be cataloged in the fan menu. What are you mumbling about? Have you got some things for me? Do some shopping? Yes. Ah. We have the dragonfly bead to sell. And the wooden bear. I feel like I should always have all those feed bags. Ah, hey. Nameless Man's Kiln. Big old kiln for firing pottery. Guess somebody works here. I bet they could make some sweet pottery in a kiln like this. Huh? Heading back to the village already? Check your map again. We haven't seen everything there is to see. Okay. Besides, a lot of things changed in 100 years. We should explore the whole area very carefully. Sure. See? I told you, the map shows lots of places we haven't seen yet. As long as we're here, we might as well see all we can see. Fine. Oh boy. More of these. Goodbye to you. I'm mashing Y, but it's not doing anything. Oh, when it's red, I can't do that. That's what's going on. I don't think I can do anything with that yet. Huh? What a pretentious sign. Amy, this here's a dojo. It's where people come to learn sword fighting and martial arts. But who knows if they'll train you here? Maybe if you're a good wolfie, they'll teach you a trick or two. Onigiri-sensei. Well, what have we here? It looks like I have an adorable lupine visitor. My name is Onigiri-sensei, and this is my dojo. Fighting Master Onigiri-sensei. What business could a wolf like yourself have at a dojo like this? Certainly you haven't come to study the fighting arts with yours truly. Our new combat move? Sure. Haha! I like the cut of your jib, my furry friend. I'd very much like to while away the hours at play with you, but I'm afraid that this place is far too dangerous for creatures like you. That is, of course, unless you can cover the training fee. Reflector technique, 4 wins. Add a 4th hit to your standard reflector attack combo. Palpia, Monkey's uncle! You've got the cash, have you? I see. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish, and allow you to enroll in my dojo. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. Let the lesson begin. We'll practice the 4 winds reflector technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. First, press Y to begin the attack. Press Y rapidly in succession. Time it well. Repeat until you connect 4 consecutive reflector hits. This combo makes short work of enemies and looks good too. Well, did you understand? Do you understand the explanation? Yes. Ah, very well then. I'll grant you this technique scroll. Check it when you forget what it means to be a warrior. You obtained technique scroll. Understand it with your body as well as your mind. On guard! Not bad. Keep it up. Not quite. Put more energy into it. Is that all the strength you can muster? Yes! Let your warrior spirit burn bright! That's enough for now. Very impressive. You have shown me your warrior's spirit. You mustn't neglect that spirit. Train every day to keep it strong. You may go now. Show those foul creatures the true nature of the warrior. Holy Bone M. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 10 units of solar energy. Not enough, eh? Listen, Wolf. Gaining experience in a single skill is admirable. But you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. I pray that you do not forget that. I don't have the cash for any more. Stray bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. Feeding. Wildlife will begin to return to areas that have been restored. Feed these animals their favorite foods and you will receive praise. Wow, the ground here is really cracked up. The ground here is really cracked up here, isn't it? I bet it could be destroyed with a powerful explosion. Boom! And fall apart like a cheap souvenir. To Ugata Forest. This waterway leads to Ugata Forest. It's the most green and fertile place in this region. I hear the villagers used to take the ferry to the forest long ago. Legend of Orochi! The hamlet of Kamiki lies nestled in the Shinsu field of Nippon. This village bears the burden of a sad and troublesome tradition. Each year on the night of the festival, the evil servant Orochi appears and a white-plumed arrow strikes the roof of a young maiden. Orochi consumes the girl's soul, ensuring his continued vitality. This continued for 100 years until Nagi slayed the fearsome serpent. Even today, the villagers recount their sorrowful past. The full moon on the 15th night ushers in the 8-headed serpent. The sacrifice is chosen by way of an arrow decorated in white. Nagi engaged the beast in battle for the sake of his beloved Nami. Until his heroic act put the tradition to rest, 99 girls had been slain. This is a fact we must not forget. Hey, get a look at this statue's face. It's got the same blank expressions as you. Hee hee. Ow, ow, ow! What's going on? I know the Doggone Express never trips up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Must be a curse. Express Messenger Ida. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke. Darn it. I knew I should have bought a traveler's charm. My body's cursed by something. It's as heavy as lead. Only I brought a traveler's charm. That'd sort this curse out. A what? Okay, fine. So I was playing with Joy-Cons because I thought this game would have motion controls, but it looks like it doesn't, so, guess what I'm not doing. Next time. Oh well. No, no, no. That can't be right. It shouldn't be doing that. No, no, no. I checked and double-checked my formula. No, no, no. Hey, you there, got a minute? Hmm? Whoa! What's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who you calling a wisp? I'm Ace and the Wandering Artist. Well, well, well. You're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama, the Flaming Pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. Flaming Pyrotechnist Tama. Listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at the formula I posted on the wall there. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Maybe your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats, kids. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky, the Midnight Wonder Boy. I don't have the relevant one. Yeah, what's the problem? Well, if at first you don't succeed, try to blow it up again, I say. I'm not going to have the correct one for that for a while, actually. Moon Shrine. People purify themselves here before visiting the Moon Cave. Oh, dear me. Dear me. This is awful. Priest of Moon Shrine, Mika. Ah, a most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cave. But it's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukiyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demon at bay. That demon. Its name was... No! I'll be cursed if I say it. Anyway, the point is, what on earth has happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the town master Waka. On the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. Lately, there have been monsters haunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst! I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for them. So he's got Onimaru the Incorrigible, Biwamaru the Vandal, Akuzo the Interloper, Izo the String Cutter, and Toya of the Short Temper. The gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. Will you go put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf? I'm sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. Mika's Monster Notebook. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Amy. Now let's keep this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether we like it or not. So, we may as well collect the reward, too. Anyway, seems they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. Good thing it's nighttime. Toya of the Short Temper appeared. What's with this monster? It's got an exorcising arrow stuck in it. Exorcising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. That means somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Amy, finish it off. Don't let it get away. Toya of the Short Temper defeated. That was one of those monsters from the Monster Notebook. We just happened to find it. Boy, you never know what you'll find next. You know that Monster Notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the wanted monster you've taken care of. The monster you just finished off is on this wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off the list with your brush. That's one less monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all off. Once you defeat all the wanted monsters, go see the priest. Maybe he'll give you a reward. Here we go. Boomaru the Vandal appeared. And defeated. Moon Cave entrance. Huh? We passed under the shrine gate and followed the narrow path. So, where the heck's the Moon Cave? It should be right here. Hey, what's with that big old mountain over there? Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the Moon Cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beast. But that huge mountain is way too big for the Moon Cave, I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Ouch! What the heck? There's some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. We'd be better off staying away from this thing. No, I got nothing. Oh, I have to draw what's on the board over there. I get it now. Holy smokes! That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy, can he deliver. Huh? That light again. Oh, it's another constellation, Amy. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good, and mother to us all. Too often, it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Bakugami, god of explosive force, lend my power to your cause. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. Hey, did another brush technique just come back to you? That was Bakugami, the god of explosions. His technique is called Cherry Bomb. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that Cherry Bomb a try. What about that cracked wall over there? Why don't you try a Cherry Bomb on it? But be careful. Whoa, look at that hole! It blasted that cracked wall to smithereens! That cherry bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, just think what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful. But I bet you'll be using it all the time once you master it. Rat Statue. One of the 13 Zodiac treasures. It is posed whimsically. Onimaru the Incorrigible appeared. Onimaru the Incorrigible defeated. Okay, another mischief-making monster down. Well, you know what to do, my furry friend. Okay, we have some cherry bombs to go deliver. Exorcism Slip S. Slightly damages nearby enemies. I don't have an offering to give. Here we go. Issa the String Cutter appeared. He's got a mandolin. That's probably not great for him to be a string cutter. Defeated. Awesome. One left. Coral Fragment. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. Ferry used to be run frequently. It's been out of service ever since the water level dropped. Well, Amy, I think we've seen about all there is to see here in Shinsu Field. Maybe it's time we checked in on Sakuya back in Kamiki Village. Alright, let's go. Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. I wonder what's going on. Okay, before I forget. You don't have one. Okay, fine. Well, that's gonna be it. The save statue is over here. Or save shrine? Yeah. There it is. Right there. Wow, that was a long time with no save. Okay. So that's going to be it for today. So I want to clarify before I turn off, before I end stream, I will not be streaming tomorrow. My brother is coming to visit, and he will be here roughly at the same time as I would normally be streaming. So not streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming on Sunday because he's leaving Sunday morning. So it's not going to affect anything there. So anyway, that's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.